Brewers men's volleyball team begins its new season once again with Jeff Campbell at the helm. Things are looking positive for Jeff and his team. Jeff began his days with Cal State Northridge in 1986 as a middle blocker playing under coach John Price. He quickly became captain of the team and in 1988 earned All-American honors. Jeff later joined Price's coaching staff and was part of the 1993 team that reached the national championship. The team took second place that year, and although they maintained rankings in the top 10 nationally, as the years passed, the team steadily declined. In 1994, Jeff served as an assistant coach for the U.S. national B team that toured Italy in the summer of that year. When the 1996 Olympics began in Atlanta, Georgia, Jeff found himself participating with the U.S. national team as one of their assistant coaches. He did all this while still maintaining his assistant coach post at CSUN. Then, in June of 1997, Jeff's coaching career took an abrupt halt. The volleyball program at Northridge was cut. Jeff found himself aiding players he helped recruit go off to competing colleges to continue their careers. Then, 2 months later, the program was brought back. Jeff was hired as the Matadors head coach, the position he always wanted. Jeff had just one problem. All of his best players were gone, and he barely had enough guys left to put a team on the court. So it began, from ground up, rebuilding the Matadors into a competitive team. The first 4 years were brutal for Jeff and his coaching staff. They couldn't get their team over the 500 mark in wins. But in the 2002 season, Jeff and his team made it to the playoffs. It was after the 2003 season that Jeff received recognition at a national level. Jeff was awarded Coach of the Year honors by ASICS, having revived the Matador program and turned it into a team capable of winning a national title.
He's got tons more knowledge about the game than any other coach I've dealt with as far as volleyball. I'm always learning from him every practice.
Get it off the net, Jeff!
He motivates you a lot. He expects a lot out of you. So even on the volleyball court or in the classroom, you're always striving to better yourself because you take what you learn on the volleyball court and apply it to all things in life.
100%.
Jeff is always striving to positively impact his players to not only improve at volleyball, but to lead a better life.
I feel like as a mentor and doing the right thing, that's the best way that I can show these guys how to be. And it's one thing to tell players and student athletes, hey, this is the way you should do things, but it's another if you actually show the way.
He won't make separate rules for separate players. If you're the 15th player on the team and the first player on the team, everything applies to you no matter who you are.
These and other approaches have truly endeared all of Jeff's players, both past and present, to him and the program.
Jeff, he was big on the family atmosphere approach to volleyball. Some coaches believe, hey, you come to the gym, when you're done, you go home. He didn't believe that. He believes that you should stay together as a team, you should go to functions together.
See, that's in a good spot right there. Okay, you guys are rotation one.
He's a caring person. He cares about the coaches, he cares about his players, he cares about the team, he cares about the school and how we represent the school.
He wanted everyone to leave here, whether you left after playing a day or whether you left, in my case, after playing 4 years, that you could always come back and that the team is something that you can always be a part of. 20 years from now, 40 years from now, you're all part of Northridge volleyball.
The relationships go on after college. Like, I still see him. We go wakeboarding one day, we still play volleyball for fun as alumni now. And so I think the relationships that you find here at Northridge, they transfer over once you're done with volleyball.
So it'll be all Huts right now, and when Brian hits, he'll just be kind of on the court but not passing him, you three passing. Okay?
Jeff has always strived to create a winning team so it could compete for a national championship. But his more important task has always been to develop his players into men.
Looking back, that you really don't remember like certain games or the scores of anything, but it's really about relationships with the other teammates and the coaching staff.
if a student athlete, when they're done here at Northridge, can draw upon the experiences that he's had with me, with our volleyball team, that's really what we're aspiring to do and to be, is to be role models, to be mentors. And it's something that I demand of myself, and it's something that I demand of my assistant coaches as well.